So where are you going today, girl?
We're gonna go running.
He wants to get the pumpkins now. Look, it's fall already. I know.
I know.
You see that?
Oh my gosh. Look at the leaves.
Oh, I'm the best.
What? Stop making everything about you.
It's all about me all the time.
No, it's not.
I'm the main character.
No,
we
you're
know
not.
this. It's obvious, dude. Come on. It's obvious. I'm the main character from this story.
Anyways.
Dude, you're all geared up. We're just gonna go run.
Okay.
1 mile, dude.
No, it's not.
We're just running 1 mile, dude. Relax.
No.
You're not driving? Here, ride or die, remember?
No, you drive.
Here, ride or die.
Please.
I guess I'll drive and record you at the same time and risk my family.
No, you don't have
Then,
to. You don't have to drive and record.
My son. Oh! So I brought the wrong shoes. God.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activity started.
So beautiful here.
Yeah.
Your turn? My arm hurts.
No, that's yours. That's your responsibility, all right? As a mother. Taking a 30-minute break, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
30 minutes?
Don't you want, is that what you wanted?
No. It's like to walk or what?
Damn, it's like really turning orange. Whoa!
Oh.
I almost fell. Ponte ahí para tomarte una foto.
Right there?
It looks so dark.
Maybe you could fix it on the computer, right?
Maybe. That's too dark. Look at watch. Too dark, huh?
Yeah, kind of. You do it more girly than I do.
That's what you do?
But you did it girlier. Why?
I do it better.
You're
So,
fruity.
I'm just a femboy.
You're sus.
Apparently.
You're doing great.
Hey.
What?
Are you done to eat these right here?
No.
What? They're wild berries. Or tomatoes.
That's poison.
What? Did you really hit my hand?
Yes, don't eat that. Come on.
Okay guys, she has made it. It was a 3-mile run. How do you feel, Anna? You're tired? How do you feel?
Tired.
It was 3 miles.
Yeah. I'm glad we did it though.
I know, now you can eat whatever you want.
Just very tired.
Let's go get a pizza.
No.
She doesn't like recording.
I'm gonna add that.
Well, you're gonna have to.
No, because you're showing that.
So?
I'm gonna add that. Good luck.
Look what she's making, guys. She doesn't like picking up the camera recording for your YouTube. I don't think you're gonna make one, huh?
Yeah,
Nah,
but
you're not.
I'm probably gonna post like not so often.
Yeah, because you don't care about making money, huh?
I do.
It's okay.
just
I mean,
hard,
you don't
like-
have to. What's hard?
Like getting the camera y todo.
I'm doing it for you.
Okay.
And you guys say, let her record, let her record. She doesn't do it. She
I have
doesn't
to
do
be
it.
ready. Like, I can't be like you and not be ready.
It's okay. We're not perfect. I'm never ready.
A girl has to be ready.
Honey's never ready.
Did you like carne? Give him more.
Little carnita. What do you have headphones for?
Oh my gosh.
Damn, you don't want to hear me at all.
I don't know, they feel comfortable.
Hello guys, welcome all new viewers and welcome back to all the old viewers. So today I'm trying to learn I'm trying to run every morning, like a mile at least, just to keep my heart pumping. I've been feeling very unhealthy because I stayed home for like 3 days straight. But I guess you could say, like, I wasn't just sitting around. I was editing like 2 videos for 3 days, and I am so tired, like being on my phone, being on the computer, and finally I am out here, and I feel like I needed a run or something. Just been home all day. I don't know if you guys can see me. It's a little dark, but it's gonna be like this for a while. Yeah, but we're thinking about going to Detroit. I don't really know what to do here, so maybe we could go to Detroit, look around, see houses for sale, because I'm thinking about investing one day. I don't know about Detroit honestly, but we'll see. Never know. I probably want to get a house in Detroit just because, you know, it's close to the airport. It just depends. I don't know. We'll just look around. We'll see how it is. You know, a lot of people say it's really bad there. And I heard there's a Mexican community or Latino community around there. So maybe we could check that out. Just explore around Detroit, you know? See how it is. I personally don't like the city. You know what I mean? I like this calm. I like how calm Lansing is, but maybe Detroit, last time I went to it, it looked like a ghost town, so maybe it's not that bad there, you know? I just haven't given it a try. I was just there for like 3 hours, 2 hours, and came back right away. Maybe it's nice. I'll look more deep into it, but of course there is some bad sides. A lot probably, because of the 2008 crash. You know how bad that was. So damn, it's hard to hold this camera. My arm, I should have brought the GoPro. Wow, look how it looks. Looks awful to me. I'm pretty sure you guys seen those nostalgic videos. Every time I would see them, I wouldn't recognize them. They would put this, you know, dreamy song, and then they'll show like places like this. A lot of pictures that they show in those nostalgia or childhood memory videos, they all look like around here. Maybe those videos for like Midwest, you know, it wasn't for people in LA, because I don't recognize them. But as soon as I came here, I started seeing them. I was like, oh shoot, it looks like just like those nostalgic videos, you know? But yeah, look how calm it is here. This is what I mean. Look at that, very calm. So maybe I'll just invest here again. Well, maybe like a small area like this, because mine is like kind of like a main road, so you always hear cars passing by and all that stuff in the night. Not much, but I prefer this. Check this out. Yeah. nice and calm. No car passes by for like maybe hours. So I'll probably just maybe invest in one here. Anyways, I think they're a lot cheaper too than Detroit. I mean, yeah, there's some rundown ones that are like 8,000, 10,000, but that's expensive. 8,000, and then how much to fix it? It's way more, like 20, 30,000. So about, nah, not even 20, 30. What the hell? Probably more, because that thing's all messed up. I think it's just better to just maybe break them down and just put one of those. I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could just break them down and just put one of those mobile homes. I think the mobile homes cost like 30,000 and you just hook it up and that's it. I wonder if you could do that. Gotta read that. Gotta read into that. That's probably a good idea. Buy the property for land. Oh, demolishing it costs money though. Yeah, see, there it is. It's expensive too. So yeah, no, I think you gotta do things right. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing, or else you're just gonna keep spending money. And yeah, I'm not in that level yet, you know. Nowhere near that level. Imagine 10 years from now, what level am I in? Dawg, probably a bum, huh? I'm probably bumming it. But nah, why would, I don't know. I mean, 10 years, you don't know, huh? I would say, why would I be bumming it when I got a house and stuff like that, you know? But you don't know what happens in 10 years. I'm not saying I'm gonna bum it, that's not my plan, but you just don't know the future, you know? A little break. You know what I was thinking? I wonder why haters, nah, I shouldn't wonder. I wonder why haters, I wonder why haters come see the videos, you know, long YouTube videos. I was gonna say maybe they're miserable with their lives, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not a great guy, you know, so maybe they just see me and they have the mentality like, oh, let me go watch this guy. Let me go see how much better I am than him. Cause he's like a lame, you know? That goes on there in their head, you know? I think that's what goes on in their head. So let's go watch this guy that I'm better than. Maybe that's why they come here and watch me a lot. Because most of my viewers, you see, they're like haters. But I appreciate the support and the nice people there is out there that come to watch my videos because they like it. But I was just wondering about like the other people. Like why? If they hate me so much, why do they come? But I guess they probably want to feel good about themselves. Because in their minds, wow, in their minds they're doing better than me, you know, in their minds. Just kidding. But if you are doing better than me, then that's good. And then maybe you want some validation, like you go look at my stuff like, damn, I don't do that, bro. Bro, if I was him, I would have done that. Nah, this guy's a lame, bro. You know, that's cool. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Nah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else. But yeah, I'm almost there. I think like 0.2 miles left. I don't know if you guys can see me, right? I need like 0.2 more miles and we're almost there. So, yeah. Just walking because I'm a little tired. Yeah, I'm already here. We got some pumpkins, some lights, but you can't really see them. They're for the Halloween or November. What the hell? The van is missing. Where did she go? Oh shit, I didn't take a phone. There's no way she went to go look for me. You guys think she went to go look for me? Bro, where is she? Look. The car's right, the Corolla's here. The van is missing. Yo. There's no way she went. She never told me she was gonna go somewhere. I have no phone to call her. What the fuck? That's a trip. Both doors are locked. Maybe the windows are open? I really don't want to go inside this window. Maybe that one. Fuck. Maybe the restroom one? Oh, it's locked. Wait, oh no, I know where she went, bro. She went to the Giant store. Oh, I'm over here panicking. But no, bro, she went to the Giant store. There's this store called the, I do remember now. She said, I'm gonna go to the Giant store. It's like a Mexican store because they sell avocados there. So I think she went there. Yeah, yeah, she has to be there. I don't know how I'm gonna get inside. But she's over there. So she's okay. I'm over here panicking. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What happened to her? You know, but I just remembered that she's out there. So we're good, we're good. Fuck, I'm over here scared. The only thing is I don't have a phone. The one that sucks about this one is it doesn't hold up. So I'm like, I gotta hold it this whole time. See, I'm in a struggle. How am I gonna do it? Okay guys, I was able to come inside. So we are inside. It was hard, but we did it. The only person here is Honey.
Hello?
Where are the avocados at?
I'm gonna go to the house early.
You have them?
No, not yet.
Wait, well, there is no avocados?
No, there is, but I haven't paid it yet.
Oh, okay, I thought you were like, okay. Dude, I came and you scared me. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no one here. What the fuck? The car's missing. But I'm like, I gotta think. Hold on. And I was just like, when I was gonna about to jump the window to go call you quick, I was like, oh, she went to go get like avocados, she told me.
You're funny.
But you didn't even message me or anything.
I told you.
When?
When you were leaving, I was like, I'm gonna go to the store.
Oh, I was probably rushing out.
I told you twice, and then I said, when you said, oh no, it's too close for everything, I was like, it's fine, just leave it with me. He'll go to the store with me.
Doesn't it feel nice outside though?
Yes,
like
I love
the coldness. Lately we've been feeling like the humid and the heat. It wasn't all that great.
The weather just looks so pretty.
Yeah, that's why I want to go out today. I'm not trying to
have
be home.
a lot of like pumpkin bread and stuff.
Yeah, let's go out, dude. I've been home for. We've been home for 3 days straight, no?
I don't know how long.
Oh damn, Vivito broke the thing already. You saw that? The base for the TV. I don't know what you call it. I forgot.
No way.
Yeah, look. I'll show you. Wait. Oh, you'll see when you get here. So my son always puts that down, right? He always brings it down like this, and then he stands on it. He stands on it, right? And then it goes down. But now it's like broke it, you know? Now he broke it. See that? It's supposed to be here, but now it's a broke it. So I want to talk about the experience I had buying a house. I remember when so it's like, I don't know if you want to hear the whole story. I mean, if you want, you could just skip it, honestly. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that, how I got my house and the process and everything, and like the whole story if you guys want to hear it. But I remember well, you know, that's because I never recorded it back then. I was telling Diana the other day, I was like, damn, like, imagine when we started, you know, I always recorded, but I never uploaded, and I would always just put it in this one hard drive, and that's it, just for my memories in the future, and I wouldn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I'll see it when I'm old, you know, I'll see all these videos when I'm old. But my dumb ass, like, I've been starting to make videos since I was 16, and I never uploaded them, and I'm regretting it so bad because I can't find that hard drive where I had all those memories, and they're basically kind of gone because I don't know where they are. So, you know, it sucks. I mean, they're gone now. I don't know where they are. I've been looking for them. They were in the other house. We moved out of that house. I never found them. But it's really sad. You know, I had a lot of memories on those, and I was thinking, man, if I were just to upload them. The best ones I have of memories that I had in those videos, I always uploaded on my old Instagram. I wish I would have done TikToks and vlogs since I was younger. A lot happened. It was so fun, and we also traveled a lot with Danita and all that stuff. So I did lots of traveling. I went to I went to Minnesota with like a clapped out Honda, you know, and then it was a clapped out Honda, and it was a 2000, and the cooling fan didn't work. I think that's what you call it, radiator fan. It didn't work. So if I were to stop in a light, I would have to turn it off, or else the car would start overheating because there was no fan. So every time I was in the light, I had to turn it off. But when I was in the freeway, it would cool down because of the air, you know. So I drove that car from LA to Minnesota to visit my uncle and Junior in 2021. Junior was barely like 16 years old, and me and Dana were like barely dating for 2 years, and we did that long route, and I was freezing because the car didn't have AC or heater, and I was freezing my ass off. I was like so cold, you know. But yeah, I mean I'm telling you, man, I should have just uploaded the. That's what I'm thinking of from now on. Even though my videos are boring, you know, just don't watch them, I guess. But it's gonna be for me. I want to upload them, and I want to save them, my memories, you know, in the internet. So you're always free to watch my life, I guess you could say. Well, anyways, here's a story about, you know, me getting the house. So basically, like I said, I didn't record myself working every single day. And I don't think I should be showing that, because it was a thing where like I started working like in 2022. I was assaulted in Pizza Hut, and then you can see right here, some guy hit me with a speaker when I was working at Pizza Hut in the forehead, and then I was on workers' compensation, and I wasn't even getting a lot, bro. I was like, what the hell? I was only getting like $700 every 2 weeks. That was caca money. I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't do anything because I was a workers' compensation. So I was getting treatment and stuff like that, and I had stitches in my forehead and all that stuff. But man, it sucked, dude. Like, it wasn't even all that good. So I was like, I only lasted like 8 months. Like, I didn't want to like continue the treatment no more. But when I tried going back to Pizza Hut, they were like, oh, you're a liability. So they just gave me like $13,000, and they're like, all right, you're gone. But it doesn't matter, because I was a driver, right? And then if you try being a driver in Pizza Hut right now, you can't be a driver at Pizza Hut. I don't know what states, but in California, in downtown where I was working, you can't be a driver there anymore. So I guess you could say I got lucky and I left with the check, 13,000. So they only do Uber or Grubhub or DoorDash now, which I'm doing. But yeah, so I started doing that. I had $13,000 I started with, and then I just started doing Uber and Uber and DoorDash, and I was making $200 a day, sometimes $300 a day, and I was working. I'm like, I want to get a house for me and Danita, you know. I didn't even have my son yet, and I still had that plan, you know. I want to get a house. I don't know where yet. I'm not sure where. All I know is out of state, because I can't afford one here. So I was just always in the night. I was luck. So I kept working, and I maybe back then I couldn't show the process how much money I have. I could have just probably wrote working to get a house, but I had a high amount. I went up to 40,000, and I don't know if I could upload that, because and then I might get, you know, assaulted or robbed for that money or something. I don't know. So I didn't really mention it. That's good. I shouldn't mention. I don't know how I would be able to do it, but I was able to save up 40,000 of just doing deliveries. And I was where was I? I was just I was living with my parents, with Diana. We were living in the living room, and then I was like 21, 22, and then around 23, I think it was, we moved out to like a place downstairs that Diana's grandpa offered us, that place that you guys met us at, you know, where I started uploading videos. And that's when I continue working, and I was already like at 34,000, but the rent was only 650, so I wasn't even wasting much. And then I ended up saving up like 43,000 around there, and then I was always like applying for loans and stuff like that, and I wasn't getting accepted. They were always telling me, oh, you can't get accepted because you make too little, it's not enough, you have too much debt to income ratio, because the van that my mom had wasn't in my name, and she owed like about 20,000, but now she owes like a lot less. But at that time she owed 20,000, and it just looks bad for you in the bank. Like they're like, you have too much debt to income ratio, and you don't even make enough. But because every time I'll do my taxes, I'll make like about 67, 70,000 around there, just Uber and all that stuff. I don't know, Uber was like 59,000, so basically 60,000. And in the end of the year, I would just do tax write-offs, so I end up paying like about, but after deductions, all that stuff. I mean, a lot of self-employed people add deductions. It's like a normal thing to do. Because when I went to the tax write-off place, he was doing it for me, and he was like, "What do you spend money on? Do you do this? Do you do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do this." And he's like, "Okay, how much?" And I just told him everything. I was being honest, and he wrote everything down. You got the receipts for this, right? I was like, "Well, yeah, I pay everything on a credit card." He's like, "Okay, you're fine." So he did a tax write-off, and I ended up paying like $4,000 of taxes. It showed that I did too little, and every time I applied, they're like, "Oh, it's too much. If you can't get $100,000 loan for a house, you can't do that because you only make like $18,000, and then you owe a van. No, you can't do that. Sorry." So I kept getting rejected. And I kept calling. I was delivering, and I was calling, "Hey man, you think I could apply for because I was looking at homes in Lansing, and I was like, oh, there's cheap houses here. I already got 40,000, bro. Like the house is only 60,000. Maybe I could get a loan for like, like a $40,000 loan or something. I'll just put 20 down, And I was just looking, and then I found this house for like 60. No, I didn't find this house. I found other houses first that were like 80, something like that. And I was like, maybe I could get something like that. So I hit up the banks, and they were like, oh no, you have to live in Michigan for about 2 years. I was like, 2 years and work there? Like what? What? He's like, yeah, bro, sorry. And then they just click on me, and then I'll try it, and I'll talk to realtors, and nobody was helping me out, bro. I was on my own. I was like, damn, am I ever gonna get a fucking house, dude? Like, I'm just gonna have to work to make 80,000. If I made it to 40,000, I could make it to 80. But I was always scared that, man, by the time I reach 80,000, the house is already 100,000. Like, it's just gonna keep going up. So I'm like, damn, dude, fuck. I guess I'm gonna stay here forever. But I kept trying, I didn't give up. I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna this and that. I kept trying, and I guess how you get emails out of nowhere of because you're doing things right, and you're like putting in your email and stuff like that, and then this app sent me an email telling me like, hey, have you heard about statement balance loan? I was like, what? I forgot the app. I think it was called B Loan. I forgot what it's called, but it told me, have you heard about statement loans? It is for people that are self-employed, just like yourself. I was like, what? What is that? And I'll look into it, and it says that they just look into your bank statement just to see how much you make, because they understand that people that are self-employed like me do lots of write-offs, and it doesn't show like it's enough money. So what the bank does is that it looks at your bank statements for like, I think the past 2 years, and you got to show your 1099 forms from the past 2 years. The loan is a little like harder because you got to put a 30% down of whatever home you're getting, like whatever, like this house was 60 something thousand, right? 67,000 after write-offs and all that stuff, like not write-offs, after the closing costs and all that, went up to 74. So that's 30% of that. They were asking for like 40,000. I'm like, damn, good thing I have that money, So I gave them all that money, and after that, they just gave me the loan, and the interest rate was really high. It was like at 7%. But I'm like, hey, if I just make the payments a lot more, my payments were $700, but I was making like big payments, like because I had nothing to really pay. I was just doing big payments. Like I was making 1,000, I was making 2,000 a month, and then sometimes I'd get donations from you guys. You guys helped out a lot. And I would just throw that in there, and then I just finished paying that off in 8 months, really quick. And yeah, I was excited, but the whole process, I was always iffy. Like a guy had to come to my house over there in LA and do like the paperwork, like some I forgot what they call them, but those guys that they like, they're like the middleman for paperwork. I forgot what they call. Oh, whatever. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a middleman that like he gets the paperwork, like he's there to see that you're signing all that stuff. And yeah, so I was just signing all that, and I was doing fingerprints, and I was like, And then he's like, all right, bro, you're on escrow. I was like, whoa, we're on escrow. What the? And we were just waiting for everything, for the underwriter and all that to change all that stuff. And then after that, in the end, he just sent me a message. All right, bro, I left the keys there. I'm like, oh, what? What? I own a house? I didn't even come to see this house, bro. I just bought it online because I saw the pictures. I'm like, oh, it looks nice. And that's it. I was like, oh, it's a nice small box house with a lot of land. I mean, that's perfect. It has 2 rooms and everything. That's all I want. I don't want much, you know. Why would I want 4 rooms, 3 rooms when right now I only use 1 room? Like, we don't even use the other room. But I guess it's for my son when he gets older, but we don't even need it. You know, it's just there for a guest room, I guess. But man, and it's just that we didn't get that experience where like we go look at houses, you know. I just got the house right then and there. Maybe next time, like, you know, like I'm telling you, for the next home that we buy, next investment house, we'll look into them. You know, maybe we'll move into that house and then rent this one. We'll figure it out. But it was a crazy experience, you know. Damn, I probably talked so much. I'm my bad, man. My camera percentage is 6%. It was at 30. But yeah, that's my story of getting a house. I don't know if you guys want to hear more about it. I mean, it was simple. After that, the house was ready to go. The guy told me, a lot of people are, I don't know, there's rumors going around saying like that I had to spend thousands of dollars to repair this house. I didn't at all. Like, the guy told me all I needed to do was renovations. That's not really like putting it, renovations is if you want. You don't really have to make renovations. Everything worked in the house. The furnace worked, everything worked. If you could see right now, the shower works, the outlets work, everything works. So it's just outdated. Like that's about it. You know, like the carpet's old and the walls are old and the windows are old and it's just outdated. That's it. But the house works. Like the guy even told me, he's like, oh, you're gonna invest this house for a rental? I was like, oh, I'm gonna live in there. He's like, oh, you're gonna live in there? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna live in there. He's like, oh, well, I mean, the house is ready for rental. Like I got it approved. And I have the paperwork here if you want to see if it's ready to be rented out by the city, and I don't know what. Maybe he was talking about Section 8, but I wanted this house for me, not for Section 8 rental. So yeah, so the house is ready to go. I don't need thousands of dollars of repair. I don't. We're good here. Honestly, and we're already done. Like, we already have everything we need. Everything I have right now, all the money I'm making is now for us to spend whatever we want. But I mean, I'm also on the side always investing on stocks, always investing on other things, and also saving my money. You know, I don't go out there and spend money on things we don't need. The only bad habit we have sometimes is eating out, but it's because I get bored. So I'm like, hey, you want to go out and eat just to chill, you know? So yeah. But now we're doing good now. Dana's here. Hey, you.
Hi.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
So tell your fans, why don't you make content? The real reason.
Because I have a baby to take care of.
Really?
Yes.
That's the reason?
Yeah, I get overstimulated, like when I'm trying to record and he's crying, or I get anxious.
Oh, alright. What about the TikTok reason? Why don't you make TikToks? And why did you get discouraged?
Because TikTok doesn't pay me good anymore.
How many videos you made just to get $100?
The last month?
Yeah.
4.
4? Ah, you made 4, no?
No, I made 4.
And then you only got paid $100.
Like 1 something, yeah. Like 140, 150.
And what about YouTube? Why don't you make YouTube videos? Like, why don't you start from YouTube, your own YouTube channel?
I mean, I hate that you have to record this way.
Uh-huh.
It's just hard, like, I have to use that camera.
And what about, like, I was telling them that that you don't have any subscribers and you won't even be able to monetize for your first video.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it all free.
For 99.
Well, TikTok will pay, I guess. But
I told them that if you make a video, the money's going to you. All right?
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, you're gonna do it then or not?
You're not gonna rob me, right?
Ah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, if you owe me money, I'll just give you.